Welcome back, my friends. As you already know, the title of today's video is called The Pain Will Be Worth It. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. The pain will be worth it? Psh, what is this guy talking about? Because whenever I'm feeling pain, man, it does not feel like it's worth it. It feels uncomfortable, it feels horrible, I hate it. However, my friend, hear me out though. Let me explain. When I say the pain will be worth it, what I'm talking about is this, my friend. When I say the pain will be worth it, I'm talking about in terms of when it comes to your life, when you have to endure those hard times, when you have to endure those hard moments, the pain is going to be worth it. Why? Because on the other side of that pain, man, that's going to be a whole lot of greatness. It's going to feel great once you reach the other side. You're going to sit there thinking to yourself, you know what, man? That sucked. It was horrible. I hated it. But honestly, it was worth it to reach this point in my life. It was worth going through all that pain, all that trouble, all those hardships, all those trials and tribulations. It was worth going through all of that just to reach this other side. Because you got to realize as well, right? And the thing that really made me the thing that inspired me to make this video was this. It was probably sometime last week I was working out at night. It was late at night, maybe 10 o'clock or something. And I just got out of the shop from working 8 or maybe 9 hours. I'm thinking dog, I do not want to be out here working. I do not want to be out here at night working out right now in my driveway. I want to be in bed watching Netflix, chilling, and just doing that, right? But it's his voice in the back of my head just pops in there and says, go out there, Jaden. Because guess what? The pain is going to be worth it. Right now, in the moment, while you're literally in the process, trusting it, it's going to suck. It's going to feel like it's not worth it. It's going to feel like, dude, what am I doing right now? But again, I kept saying to myself, the pain is going to be worth it. Man, that pain is going to be worth it. And guess what? Honestly, that pain was worth it because it's helping me become a better person. And as well, right? Because a lot of things you have to do to yourself on a day-to-day basis, it's a painful process. Like you having to force yourself to stay disciplined on your daily task. Excuse me, let's say that again. You forcing yourself to having to stay disciplined to do your daily task, that's going to be painful, man. You having to force yourself to stay consistent, that's going to be painful. You having to force yourself to stay persistent, that's going to be painful. You having to force yourself to have a good attitude, it's going to be a painful process. You having to force yourself to keep that good perspective on yourself and on life, whew, man, it's going to be a painful process. But again, say it with me, y'all. The pain is going to be worth it. Man, that pain's going to be worth it. Because again, man, anything that comes easy is not worth doing at all. There is no 5-step equation. Do these 5 steps right here, boom, you win $1 million. Do these 5 steps right here, boom, you get rid of negative thinking forever. Do these 5 steps right here, boom, all your problems are gone. No, that's not real life. Real life, 90% of the time, when you're working towards some goal or when you're working towards some dream that you have for yourself in life, 90% of the time during that whole process, it's going to suck ass. It's going to be bad. It's going to be terrible. You're going to be miserable. You're going to be suffering. You're going to want to quit. You're going to want to give up. And that question in your mind is going to pop up and your mind is going to ask you, is it worth it? Is all this pain, agony, torture, suffering I'm putting myself through on a day-to-day basis, is it worth it? And then you got to have the answer in your mind to say, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That pain is going to be worth it, man. It's going to be 100% worth it. Because again, referring back to how I was talking about your dreams, goals, and ambitions, right? Because you got to realize one of the only reasons why people don't achieve their dreams, why people end up giving up during the process of working towards their dreams, the only reason they really quit, man, is because it is. I'll tell you a little secret. It's because they don't think the pain is worth it.